Morning everyone, how are we? Yes, I know I've been awake for hours, but this is what happens when I have more than 3 to 4 hours sleep a night. I wake up worse than I actually went to bed. So tired for the rest of the day. Okay, so now I forgot what I was actually going to talk about. Oh yes. Okay, so you guys that have been following me for quite some time know that I do videos based on conversations going on in my groups and what I've seen and people's triggers, and that's my inspiration, you guys. So here's another one. So there's a conversation going on about the border in America, the southern border, and letting in illegals, and sometimes with the opportunists that comes with drugs and trafficking and people that do not mean well. Okay, now this is something if you want to be in a 5D environment, we need to observe without reaction. Okay, so what I mean by this is, if you want to be 5D and you want to exist in a peaceful, loving environment where everyone sings kumbaya around a fire, okay, everyone gets along with nature, everyone's happy, everyone treats each other with respect, and blah blah blah. So how do you get to that space? You need to become that within you. So you need to be that space in order for you to experience it. I'll give you a great example. We're all waiting for the EBS, right? Or the EAS. Okay, disclosure, Trump's presidential messages, and this and that, and blah blah blah, and 10 days of darkness, and etc etc. Everyone's waiting for it. Well, those who know about it. Anyway. But all of that information is old Earth, is 3D. Every bit of it is 3D information. You want to be in 5D, yet you're waiting for exposure of the 3D that you already know about. So how does that work? If you're focusing on lower vibrational things, old Earth, you won't be moving in, or you're not moving in to, or rather, let me rephrase that. If you're focusing on old Earth issues, then you are not shifting into the new Earth which you so desperately want. So if you're focusing on the border issues, political issues, financial issues, all of this, if that's your focus, then you're going to experience more of that and less of what you actually want. So you're going to your focus is on politics. Okay. Higher up in the new Earth, there are no politics. Okay. Yes, they have councils and all of that, but each of us counsels ourselves. Nobody stands over anyone. So if your focus is on politics and exposing what's been happening here in the old Earth, then you remain in the old Earth, because where your focus goes, your energy flows. If your focus is on helping homeless, that's where your energy goes. That's where you'll remain, in a world of homeless, in a world that is not abundant. If your focus is on fixing the financial situation, you're always going to have trouble with finances, because that's where your energy flows. You're bringing all of this into your reality, while at the same time saying, I want to move to 5D. While your focus is on old Earth or lower timeline, that's what you're going to continue to experience. It is very simple, law of attraction. What you focus on, you become. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. It's law of attraction. If you are focusing on creating a new world within yourself first, guess what? You're shifting into a new reality, one that you do prefer. If your only focus is on the old, you're going to remain in the old. You will never move out of it until you shift out of it. The world doesn't need fixing. The world is perfect as it is. Everything is perfect as it is. Everything. It's you that needs to change, not the world. It's you. You change your reality by changing you, by shifting yourself out of this world. That's how you change. That's how you experience a different reality. That's how you shift into a new earth, by shifting yourself, not shifting the earth. You shift yourself. And it's hard. In theory, it's simple. In practice, it's hard, because it means that you have to let go of your ego. It means you have to face your triggers. You have to give up everything that you once believed in. One of the conversations regarding the border is, people should not be allowed to cross the border illegally. That's 3D thinking, because in 5D and above, there are no borders. We're one planet. We're all humans. There is no different races. There is no different religions. The religion is love. That's it. Love. We're all the same race. We're all human. There's no borders in 5D. There's only love. And once you reach 5D, there's not even Earth. Because now you're part of a galactic, universal, multi-universal community. You're not just stuck here on Earth. So if you're worried about illegal aliens, whoa, wait until you enter the galactic community. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. So just remember, the more you focus on old Earth things, the more you remain in old Earth. You shift realities, you shift the Earth by shifting yourself. Because when you shift yourself, you vibrate out of this reality into a new one, and you think the world has changed. No, it hasn't. You have. You're the one that shifts out of this old Earth. Not the world shifts. You do. You make that change. You make that leap. Law of attraction. Like attracts like. You focus on old Earth things, you're going to experience old Earth things. You focus on new Earth things, you're going to experience new Earth things. It's that simple. It's not rocket science. There's so many articles and information out there on law of attraction. Experience it. Read it. Listen to it. Shift yourself so you can experience it. Yes, I know. So many people are saying, well, why are you saying this when you're still homeless? Because I still live in a physical reality. It's not so much that the physical reality shifts, it's the mental reality. So while I still live in a motel full of homeless, because of the extreme housing crisis here in Australia, where there's something like one house for every several thousand people, doesn't help that your real estate puts you on a blacklist. So no matter what, you're still not going to get a place, even if you earned $1 million a year. So you still have the physical component, but because you have shifted internally, you don't experience it like you used to. I don't experience being homeless like I used to. I used to be embarrassed. I used to feel less. I used to hate it when people say, oh, where do you live? It's like, what do I say now? It's not nice. But shifting within yourself sees it in a whole different world. My home is not these brick walls. My home is within me, no matter where I am physically. I don't experience the homeless people fighting like they did last night. Observe, yes, but not experience it, because I don't allow myself to be drawn into their drama. Therefore, my reality of this place changes. Observe without reaction. Observe without interaction. Observe. But don't allow yourself to be drawn into it vibrationally, emotionally, mentally. The same with the upcoming EBS that I still feel will not exactly happen, certainly not the way people think. If you are drawn into putting all your time and energy, can't wait to watch it, you're still keeping yourself here in the old earth. And none of the old earth is relevant in the new earth. None of it. People say we have to go through this pain so we remember, so it never happens again. That's 3D thinking. When you shift out of that into 5D, you would never let this happen because you're not in that vibration. None of this could happen in 5D and above. Only 3D. So none of it is relevant to where you want to go, which is 5D. Not one bit of it. You really think people of love and compassion would do child trafficking and satanic rituals in 5D? So why is remembering it, going through the pain, why is that important to never let it happen again when in 5D you cannot experience that? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Remember, you cannot experience what you are not the vibration of. Let's use the level 1 to 10. The building, levels 1 to 10. Those on level 10 can observe what's going on the levels underneath. But level 1 can't see what's going on up top. Okay? Level 10 being 5D, level 1 being 3D, level 4 being 4D. So 4D can see what's going on, a little bit of what's going on up and everything that's going on underneath. Level 1, 3D, can only see what's going on their level. 5D sees it all. Do they experience it? No. They observe it. They can see it. They're not involved in it. Level 1, that's where all the drama is. Why would you want to get involved there? We're on level 10. Come on. You know, let the kiddies play and fight and tear themselves apart. We'll just observe and go, yeah, one day they'll get it. One day they'll make that shift, that choice to shift. Now remember, every single breath you take, you are making the choice to love, 5D, or hate, 3D. Now I'm just using those two words because they are opposite extremes. Okay, doesn't mean 3D is all about hate. Okay, I'm just choosing the opposite extremes, love and hate. Okay. Every breath you take, you're making that choice. Every time you open social media, you are making that choice. Do I want to experience love today? Or do I want to experience low vibrational crap today? That's not helping my shifting into a new reality. The more you focus on fear, the more you focus on doomsday endings, the more you focus on worldwide collapse, you're putting yourself in that reality while saying, I want to be in 5D. It's one or the other. You're not going to experience 5D if you're forever keeping yourself in 3D by focusing on 3D things. It doesn't work that way. You can't experience both. Let me rephrase. You can't focus on one while wanting to experience the other. It doesn't work. You need to make that shift internally. And that is hard work because it requires you to change. It requires you to step up, make the effort and shift. It's not changing the people around you. People around you make no difference. This is you. So what if you've got people at home that don't believe you or think you're nuts? It's not their reality. This is your reality. This is your life, your experience. Who cares if everyone thinks you're crazy? They're not meant to be part of your experience, so why do you care? Why do you allow them to affect you? This is your life, your creation. You are creating every single second. You're creating the life you want to live, you want to experience. So are you creating a 3D life by focusing on 3D things? Or are you creating a 5D life focusing on 5D things? It's all your choice. All of it. Every single bit of it is your choice. Every breath you take, you're making that choice. Choose wisely. I wish everyone the most beautiful, blessed day. Enjoy.